Hi, let's begin part 4 of our study of making very basic sentences clearer. There are two main parts in this lesson to help you understand points that cause trouble for many language learners. Hi everyone, this is Nick Farrow with English Discovery. Let's start then with a few difficult words you're going to need. Please pause the video if you need to check any of these words in your dictionary. Okay, let's move on. Our first topic is pronouns, and we're going to make this very simple because too much information in one lesson is too confusing. Also, we are not going to use tables to explain things. It's easier to understand everything in real sentences. Let's discover the pronouns in these sentences. All of the sentences are very simple. I think it's easy to see the pronouns, and you can also see that the subject pronouns are always first in the sentence, and the object pronouns come later. Let's see all the subject and object pronouns now. Okay, that's everything. I would like to recommend a good technique for memorizing these words. Speak the sentences out loud if you have the chance. You can stop the video and read these sentences, and you can also change the word love to like and repeat them all again. This point is easy to see. You know that the object comes after the verb. Okay? And perhaps you know that sometimes the object comes after a preposition. These prepositions are to, at, and with. So please try to notice this point when you are reading and check it when you are writing. Now we have a practice exercise. You're going to see some pictures and I'm going to ask some questions. Please give simple answers and always use pronouns such as he or she or it. You don't need to answer quickly. You can stop the video anytime. So first look at 4 pictures and the questions. What's the guy doing to the briefcase? Here's the next one. Is this man sitting on the pancakes? Next. Are the kids eating the pepper? And here's the last one. Is the guy taking the flowers from the girl? Okay, pause the video and answer the questions. I'll ask the questions again and you can see the answers. What is the guy doing to the briefcase? He's kicking it. Is the man sitting on the pancakes? Nope, he's lying on them. Are the kids buying the pepper? Nope, they are riding on it. Is the guy taking the flowers from the girl? No, he's giving them to her. Did you get all the pronouns right every time? It's a really important point. Here are two more examples. Is the guy on the left teaching the guy on the right? Are these guys cleaning the buckets? And now the answers. Is the guy on the left teaching the guy on the right? No, he's punching him. Are these guys cleaning the buckets? No, they are carrying them. Next is a point about good communication. It may not be good to use pronouns to begin a conversation. Look at this example. In this situation, Ken explains to Warren about someone he saw, but he should not start by saying he or him. The grammar is okay, but Warren is confused. He should be about someone we already spoke about. Here's an example. He is about my father. And this is usually true for all the other pronouns. Them is about your boots. And there are many, many other cases. Let's go back and start the conversation again. This time, Ken uses a name, and Warren knows Jim, so the communication is good. But maybe Jim wasn't happy. Okay, it's time for the second main topic. And this one can be very confusing. We can't study all of this point because there's too much information for one lesson. But let's have a basic introduction. First, one or two key words. Again, pause the video if you need to check any of these words in your dictionary. First, look at these and this sentence. So, which of these is the sentence about? Choose one from this list of answers. Okay, here is the correct answer. Number 4. C is wrong. This is one drinking glass, so it would be this is a glass. The top picture is glass in a window, maybe a ship's window. So when we say glass, we are talking about a material, the same as steel or wood or plastic or paper. And the window and the beer glass are made of the material glass. Here are some more countable and uncountable things. Look at the right side. It's okay to say, for example, I want 2 pencils. Or I can see some airplanes. Or maybe those cats are cute. But you can't say this for the uncountable nouns. Wood and plastic are materials, and wine is a type of liquid. So these examples are pretty easy to understand, but it can be more complicated. Okay, so water is uncountable. It's a liquid. And if you want to count it, you can use liters maybe. Glasses are countable. Okay. But what about this? Well, it's a glass of water, so it's countable. Peas are countable, but popcorn is not. And cornflakes are. Oh dear. So you can see that the logic is not very good in these cases. It's difficult to understand, but more examples maybe will help. Here are some more uncountable nouns. And some countable nouns. Okay. And how about these? Flour, beer, and rice. That flour is the powder for cooking. Well, maybe you can count pieces of rice, but we usually don't. So these are usually all uncountable. But if you need to count them, you could use these ways to count: a bag of flour, a glass of beer, a kilogram of rice. Now they are countable. Here are some more examples in sentences. Be careful to notice and check the use of is and are. And also check these, this, and many. They are different for countable and uncountable nouns. Okay, so now let's add the pronouns that we studied before, so we can see these two working together. Okay. Now, see the topic and how the verbs and the pronouns match with the topic. And this is in every sentence and every time. Let's check all the pronouns first. Check carefully how the pronouns match with those nouns, the topics. This is not a big problem when you are reading, but you must be careful when you are writing and speaking. Here, you can see how the verbs match with the topic in each sentence. And look and see how the uncountable nouns have the same verbs as one countable noun. Your car is great, I love it. And down a little bit. Instead of this jam tastes good, this crepe tastes good, and crepe is countable. Did you make it? It all matches every time. Okay, it's practice time. This includes everything in this lesson. You have to complete all the sentences correctly. Read everything and be sure you understand them okay. Then complete the answers using only pronouns. You can stop the video if you like. And here are the answers one by one. Why do you eat mushrooms? I eat them because they are tasty. Why do you like Marcus? I like him because he's cool. Why are you dating Jisoo? I'm dating her because she's kind. Why do you drink orange juice? I drink it because it's delicious. And why do you watch Nick's video lessons? I watch them because they are so good. Okay. Another point here. Notice how we use nothing before the nouns when we talk about very general ideas. I love peanuts. I love beer. I love cookies. But when we talk about real things, we need to be clearer. We use words such as some or a or the, etc. Here's a guy talking about uncountable items, tea and cake, but he changes them to countable using cup and pieces. And here, a woman is asking someone to go shopping. She wants 2 cans of soup, 200 grams of sugar, 1 liter of milk, 3 apples, and some bananas. We don't know how many bananas she wants. You can see that there is a mix of countable and uncountable items. The next slide will show the different meanings you can make with a small mistake. Now, if this girl is hungry, what should she say? I want a chicken, I want some chicken, or I want some chickens. Well, this is a chicken, 1 countable. These are chickens, more than 1, and this is chicken. It's uncountable. It's meat, like beef or pork. This is what she should say. Okay, you have survived. Well done. This is the last in the series on very basic sentences. I hope it has helped you. Please look for my next video to review all of these 4 lessons. Thanks for watching, and please like if you liked it. That's the final lesson in this series, but please look for some more. You can learn a lot of things about grammar and writing, and also things like how to ask questions and how to get them right every time.